All right, give me 3.5 minutes and I'm gonna show you how to grow your Instagram audience faster than you've ever experienced before without spending a dime on ads. What's going on, guys? Adam Ivy, sellmusic.com, here to help you go further, faster in your music career by sharing proven marketing techniques and strategies to help transform that passion for making music and turn it into a legitimate business that's going to provide you with freedom and fulfillment, two of the most important things in life in general. Now, if you follow my content, then you already know that I'm currently hosting a free group challenge, which you could still join over at 20daysofocus.com. And the reason that I'm bringing that up is that one of the 5 requirements each day for part of that challenge is that you do what I call the 5x5, which is done by searching 5 hashtags each day, then choosing 5 recent posts from each hashtag to like and leave engaging comments on. So we engage with 5 posts from 5 different hashtags, totaling 25 interactions per day for this action plan. Now, one of the main questions that I get about the challenge is how to properly do the 5x5 on Instagram. So I want to help break that down a little bit more. And even if you're not participating in the challenge, you still should be doing this to rapidly grow your audience, which you can then convert to fans. Now, I'll be breaking this down for Instagram specifically, but for the record, you can use this on Twitter and LinkedIn and Facebook. I have students that have found success using the same strategy on those platforms, so dive right in. Now, every day you need to search 5 targeted hashtags in the Instagram search tab. Search a keyword such as hashtag producer and then select tags. From there, you'll click on recent instead of top and scroll through to find 5 posts that you genuinely want to engage with in a meaningful way. Now, you're going to do this for 5 total hashtags each day. That's why it's the 5x5. These hashtags can be switched up, and I recommend doing so that you can keep things fresh. That's important. Now, as far as what to say in the comments of these posts, be conversational and complimentary. This works in basic human interaction as well. Now, your comments should also be 5 words or more, otherwise Instagram might consider your comments as spam, especially if you're rapidly doing these. Also, I'm not here to tell you exactly what to say word for word, because if I did, then all I would see on Instagram on certain hashtags would be people leaving the exact same suggestions as comments. And I've seen that before a couple years ago. Not going to tell you what video I suggested some things in, but all of a sudden I'm like the copyright leader of a socially awkward cult of copycats, and I'm not really interested in that. Now, all jokes aside, I'll give you one example that I've given before, and I hope it helps. So if I saw a photo of a home studio, for example, that I wanted to comment on, instead of saying something like, "Dope studio, dude," I'd leave something much more conversational, like, "You must love working out of that space. I'm inspired just by looking at it. How long have you been making music?" Something like that. Now, another question that I'm receiving is exactly what hashtags to use, how to find them, etc. So let me break that down. Now, when it comes to the hashtags themselves, this is where your creativity and detective work come into play. Now, I say that because if I posted a list or two of 28 hashtags that all music creatives should use, then those lists would be bombarded with thousands of you guys leaving comments, all fighting for the same attention, the same content, the same posts. That's a horrible idea. So what can we do? Well, we could spend a little bit of time on the Instagram app itself, searching through keyword terms and long tail hashtags, then making lists in our phone or in a Google Doc, for example, that we can then cycle through as reference material, right? Most people search hashtags like they're 18 months old. 3 words, that's all they know. They know music, they know rapper, producer, maybe hashtag guitar, right? They can quickly get discouraged and overwhelmed because if they're using those words, it's incredibly hard to have a voice in an overcrowded marketplace. And for those reasons alone, guys, this is why we need to niche down and start using those lesser known hashtags that we can all discover through basic hashtag research in the app itself. Now, I'm not blind to the fact that there are a ton of hashtag apps that'll generate a lot of different hashtags, and yes, go ahead and use those. But in my experience, that takes you away from having a pulse on what's really going on. Now, a good example of this would be fantasy football. You know, those who are typically the most successful know the players. They know who they're adding to their team and who they're trading around for. They're not just basing their picks and their trades on stats alone, because stats don't always tell the entire story, and same goes for hashtags. For example, if you're a producer, instead of using hashtag beatmaker, you might want to dig a little deeper and use hashtag bedroom producer. If you're a guitar player, instead of using hashtag guitar, you might want to use hashtag guitars of Instagram. Guys, the point of all this is that you're actively seeking out these terms and the combinations that'll make your voice louder within that community. Right now, this very moment, there are over 5,000 posts using hashtag I love Oreos. So when I hear, "Adam, I'm a rapper from Canada and I can't find hashtags to use," it literally makes me want to quit this shit and open a shop that only sells dress slacks. Now, joking aside, if you've been watching my content, especially my Instagram focused content, then you know that you should already be using hashtags on every one of your Instagram posts. And if you have been, then you have these hashtags already that you could be cycling through for your daily 5x5. Now, hopefully this gives you a little bit more clarity, which will help you experience even more incredible results when growing your audience. Now, speaking of growing your audience, you need to watch this video right now. And if you haven't yet, click that little button over here to join the channel family, then smash that bell icon so you can be notified first anytime I upload a video just like this. Join the challenge by clicking that little link in the description box below. Come join me over on Instagram. And until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching.